I just don't like the fact that your man's is spilling shit on me. You got niggas spilling shit on me. You not protecting me. You're not doing shit, bro.
He spilled it on you?
He spilling on me. You're not doing nothing.
I just came.
Yo, that's real nigga shit, bro. You didn't even pull up with nothing. You a bum.
What the fuck? Yeah, this bitch crazy. How you gonna disrespect mans like that and then get up on the stream and cry? Oh my gosh, this woman, this chick is actually literally fucking insane. Cenat is already regretting Streamer University. Oh boy, when it rains, it pours, as they say. Video by Omizi. Let's go ahead and check out this situation. What's going on with that, brother Kai?
It's weird. It's when it feels personal. It's different when it's like, you know. It's
I know her.
It's just so spiteful.
I'm sure everybody's seen it by now.
Yeah, this shorty, she got in a beef with the worst nigga to possibly get in a beef with.
You know what I'm saying? That's tough.
She woke up prime Soluminati. We're gonna cover that soon, best believe.
But Cenat Streamer University has not gone the way he's planned it to go.
This is an idea.
Not a surprise.
And I know how exciting it may be to certain people, but it's like, bro, you don't have to let this determine who you are as a creator. I'm telling y'all. That's my like that's the thing. Like I'm never doing this again. I'm never doing this again. Cause now I'm mad. Cause it's like no matter which direction I go, no matter which way I try to make sure thing is good, I always get the bad end of the stick. My bank statements.
These are not good statements. These are not good beliefs that he's setting up. This is not going to play out well for Kai. And I'm not talking about the Streamer University. It's just this direction that things are going lately. And what he's articulating here is very negative. I don't like that for him.
Ridiculous behind this shit. Nobody's paying a dime to be in this shit. This is strictly for me to help.
He's getting backlash about the people that are chosen to be the professors, the actual participants, you know, the curriculum, to how the classes are even going to be run before the school is going to be run. And I don't even know how we got here. A few months ago, Cenat announced what I thought to be one of the more brilliant ideas in Streamer University, a place and space for him to bring together people who are content creators, people who are streamers, people who just do a bunch of content in one gathering and have them, you know, grow, learn, and ultimately be able to create content with each other.
I'm going to rent out a university over a course of a weekend. It'll be Streaming University, okay? I'm going to rent it out. I'm going to put out enrolls and applications of people to enroll into the university. No matter if you're big, no matter if you're a small streamer, you can stream the entire weekend. I will get dorms. Boys will have their own shit. Girls will have their own shit. I'm principal. So I'm gonna have my own office and all this types of shit.
You know what? If he ever does this again, I might try and get in the second round just for, you know, fuck it.
I'm gonna try to find a PC company.
Not that I think you need to do anything like this to materialize an amazing streaming or YouTuber career. You don't need that shit, but it would just be fun, I think. Just be an interesting experience.
To collab with, give everyone PCs for the dorming so that they can do their setups. They can do if you want to be a desktop in your dorm and you want to have your desktop streams, so be it. If you want to be an IRL streams and shit, so be it.
Now, this is not a lore video, but I know a lot about Cenat, so I'm going to give a little bit of background here. See, Cenat came up as a content creator who got famous on YouTube specifically. He got a big push because he did a lot of videos out of his college dorm room.
Damn, Kai was looking kind of scrawny back then, huh?
Semester or only year of college or whatever. That's when he set up the ding dong ditches, the relationships, the, you know, ratings videos. All of it was based out of his college and his college dorm room. And since he dropped out, Cenat has always had an affinity for school, the school environment, you know, any sort of content relating that. He's done and pitched numerous school related videos on his channel, the AMP channel, and has gone with that aesthetic for a very, very long time. I even helped him do like a daycare video, which isn't the traditional school that y'all are thinking, but it's adjacent. Hell, I even helped do the Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grade video on the AMP channel, which is school adjacent. So when he announced Streamer University, it sparked nationwide, hell, even worldwide frenzy. Like 7 million people applied. The site had crashed a couple of times, and it was filled with a bunch of expectations about what would be going on at Streamer University. And Cenat set the record straight, so I don't know why all these people are mad at him.
It is completely free. If you are selected, you will be living on a college campus. You're not learning how to stream. I'm not teaching you how to stream. If you are in, you already know how to stream. This is for not only connections, but for the latest content. This is shit that's gonna elevate, hopefully, like, give y'all a fire experience. I can't have all these classes of just, oh yeah, download OBS, guys.
Right, yeah.
Once you download OBS, you need at least 5 mods in your chat, guy. How the fuck do I look doing that? That's dumb as shit. If you are a nigga in the hood and there was no bone in your body to make content until you seen Streaming University, you're not getting in. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it 100 with niggas, gang. You're not about to fulfill a nigga's spot who genuinely loves the content shit.
The reason why he had to explain that is because people went with their own narratives and imaginations as to what Streamer University is and was and who it was for.
Yeah, bro, if you're looking for an actual school on how to stream, nigga, it's called YouTube. YouTube University. You can learn anything on YouTube. You can learn how to set up your software, how to optimize your settings, how to do all this shit. You don't need Cenat to teach you how to fucking download OBS and hook up your interface and all that. And so anybody who thought that's what this was is naive, incredibly naive.
But it sounds pretty clear to me. It's a place and space for content to be made. No different than the times that he's done the jail stream or any sort of big marathon streams, or hell, the houses that he has now, whether it be the AMP house or AMPG League house. It's just a place and space for him to create content with other content creators that he finds interesting, up and coming, whatever the case may be. There were so many people that thought they would get the Cenat stimulus package, and that's just not the case.
First thing first, nigga, if you don't need to be as Cenat Streamer University, stop applying. I just saw a nigga apply and make a video. I looked at his page, he had 3.5 million! 3.5 million! 3.5 million followers on TikTok. What the fuck do you need the Streamer University for? While I'm sitting over here with 2,355 to be exact.
And this isn't a knock onto this person specifically, but I've been in situations and places and spaces where upcoming creators have been on different platforms and the content is just not there. Now, should there have potentially been some sort of mix between super small creator, medium creator, all this, that, and the third? No, honest, I didn't pick it. So it's not about who I really want to see in the Streamer University or whatever the case may be. It's not relevant to me. Thinking that this was going to be the put on of all put-ons, the handout of all handouts, is something that I ultimately do not co-sign.
And here's the thing, putting people on doesn't work. Handouts don't work. I have given a lot of people, I've been a YouTuber for almost 10 years. And in those 10 years, I have given a lot of people exposure, friends, people that I've known, people who've expressed interest in being an artist and being a creator. And out of all the people that I've actually helped, only a handful, only a couple have actually done anything with it. And because ultimately, it doesn't matter how big the shout out is, it comes down to you as an individual. And so I'm in complete agreement with Kai picking people who are really ready. People who, if you're a small creator to make it on Streamer University, it needs to literally be a situation where your moment just hasn't come yet to blow up, but you've been putting in the work, you got the content, you just need the eyes. And maybe the universe was going to use Streamer University to be the thing to blow you up. But if you are still trying to figure this shit out, if you're still doubting yourself, if you're still not consistent in putting in the work, it don't matter if you made it onto Streamer University. You're not energetically, mentally, or emotionally ready to handle that cloud anyway. It's no different than when people who aren't in the right mindset win the lottery and then they go broke immediately. Give you a perfect example. Hawk to a girl. That is a perfect example. Somebody who was not ready for that level of fame and even got a good amount of momentum in the beginning, but ultimately fizzled out, crashed out, burnt out because she wasn't there. She didn't earn that. You feel me?
I don't think that this was going to be it. So for that person who streams 2 times a month and thinks that this is going to be the way for them to get out of the hood, as Kai said, listen, you kind of set yourself up for the okie doke and failure. Now, not only did the applications have people getting into a frenzy and a spiral, but when Cenat announced who was going to be the professors and who the ultimate streamers were, I hate to see him go down like this. People were critical not only of people like Cooking with Kaya or India Love in the Streamer University professor category. They were also upset that DDG, who is currently going through some accusations and allegations right now, were in the Streamer University professor pool. But look, if we don't come into it with a mindset of expectations for how we can benefit and just consume it for the content and what it is, all of this honestly makes sense to me. Why there is so much backlash about these people, you know, the women being professors, I have no clue. Knowing Kai Cenat for this long, he believes that women make the content lit. I agree with him. So I don't understand why people are so upset about this. This is like super unemployed news.
Kai Cenat literally lied to all of y'all, and Streamer University is literally meant for big streamers and his friends. I felt like I knew this, like deep down, I was like, there's no way he was gonna invite people that don't know the streamers. He obviously invited people that already are well established, and the reason is because Kai Cenat wants to make more money. He wants to profit off of this opportunity. It's gonna bring a lot of viewers, right? Nobody has heard of a Streamer University, so he's the first one to do it, and guess what? He's gonna invite people that are already well known. But it kind of sucks for the majority of people because Kai Cenat said it to himself that he's gonna invite people that are starting off or people that are really small, right? That deserves to have spotlight or the chance to become a big streamer. But that is not the case because you see the list, it's all people that he know or it's already people that are very big.
And if you apply for Streamer University, you rigged yourself. I didn't because I already know what was going on. Kai Cenat was only looking for motherfucking people with platforms who were gonna build Streamer University because he couldn't do it himself. He only accepted people who had over 150,000 followers, and it was barely any white people on that list. I'd like to tell y'all something. When you see a big creator doing something like that, like trying to help you build your platform, no, it's not for your benefit, it's for their benefit. The only way you'll get that benefit is if you're doing better than the people.
Listen, man, ain't no such thing as a free lunch in this world. You know what I'm saying? Who told you this shit was charity? Who told you it was charity? Of course, there needs to be some kind of incentive to make Kaida want to do this in the first place, but do it again. He wants to make it entertaining. He doesn't want a bunch of cringe, awkward, talentless people on there. It's going to be a mixture. And I am sure there are in this pool of people, some small creators that you've never heard of. Some smaller creators that you've never heard of. It's niggas with fucking 100 followers, 1,000 followers, thinking that they're going to get into Streamer University. Look, bro, go watch some tutorials on YouTube, put in the legwork, put in the work, and then maybe if you ever do something like this again and you got yourself a cool little following and you've proven that you're hungry and that you're talented and creative, then you got a shot. You know what I'm saying?
That you're competing with. Like, hello, it's y'all fault.
I'm watching Kai Cenat stream, wondering why he got his friends in the Streamer University when they already got a platform. They already be on your stream. So if people not watching them by them being on your stream, then why the fuck is they in Streamer University?
I think there's this idea about how stimulus packages from other content creators or cosigns work. And I'm here to debunk that narrative because that's honestly just not the case. Like, they don't boost your platform. They don't get you out of the hood. I think over time, like an extended period of time of them continuously being there, they can help the performance of your platform. But then I would ask, do you want to be known as the sidekick of so-and-so? Like the place where I can also get more so-and-so content? See, what a lot of people had in their minds is that Kai Cenat was going to bring them onto their platform. They were going to be a streamer who had, I don't know, 10 live viewers or 3 live viewers or, I don't know, 50 subs or whatever the case may be. They were going to be there for a weekend. They were going to leave home with either some computer upgrades or camera upgrades. And after he taught them how to use OBS, like he said, or taught them how to transition scenes, taught them how to have a personality, or taught them how to make exciting content, that they would then go home with some sort of stimulus package of 10,000 or 20,000 subscribers, you know, a boost in viewership. They were able to quit their job and get out the hood. But no matter what, at the end of the day, if you are not pushing out your own content, if you are not doing the things necessary to push your name and push yourself up there, no stimulus package is going to help you to the extent that I think a lot of people thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
let's be realistic for real,
sure.
Like, be realistic.
100% agree.
Let's say Jimmy Jam won Kai Cenat Streamer University contest. Jimmy Jam has 150 subs on YouTube, 10 subs on Twitch, and then like 20 live viewers. He goes to Streamer University for a weekend, and he is able to make content the whole time, have his food paid for, housing paid for, all that. When he gets back home on Monday, what happens to Jimmy Jam? He gets showcased to a new audience, but is that audience really sticking and staying for Jimmy Jam, or the moments that Kai Cenat was on the stream? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Kai Cenat and this Streamer University got the internet in a headlock, huh? I'm gonna say this. First of all, who Kai picked, who he wanted up there in his university, that's his business and his prerogative. Y'all acting like because y'all know him or because of how much work y'all put in that he was supposed to pick y'all just because of the relationships y'all had with him, or because you feel like you worked harder than other people. Listen, it's who get chose. It's like the NBA draft or the NFL draft. If it ain't worked this time, try again later.
And to be honest with you, there were a ton of small and unknown creators that did get into Streamer University. We just don't.
Okay, the majority, if this image is correct, it says right here, 78 unknown / small creators, more or less, 42 popular creators. And that's what's going to give it balance. That's what's going to give it balance in the sense of entertainment. You know what I mean? And also people for you to network with, people for you to connect with. So people who are upset about this, they just don't understand how the world works. That's really what's going on here.
University. We just don't talk about them because that's not the juicy story. Listen, if you're upset because you didn't get in, that's on you, quite frankly. It's not like you had any sort of real relationship with Kai Cenat anyway and have reason to be mad, kind of like Zoe Spencer did this weekend. She was devastated.
It's not about not getting in. And I hope that people don't think I'm some pussy like, oh, this bitch mad because she didn't get in. And that. It's not that. It's when it feels personal. It's when you want to hurt somebody or you just try. Like, it's different when it's like, it's like handpicked and it's just so spiteful. That's how I feel. When I saw Zeddy up there, and Zeddy's not a streamer, Zeddy streams with me, and then he just, he streams with people when they call him, that's when I knew, like, damn.
Zoe Spencer has been torn up and down my TL this past weekend because she seemed to be one of the only members of the friend group. I don't even know why. The friend group that got left out of Streamer University. Tylil, Punga, Dez, Zeddy, everyone else from their friend group who we've seen stream over the past couple of years has been included in the Streamer University, but she seemingly got left out. And there's been conversations that we've had on this channel and that others have had about female streamers, their rise, where they can get in and where they fit in. And she just seems to be not only a natural fit, but literally like one of the only options in the WL community to include in the Streamer University. So it seemed a little bit weird and justifiable that she was upset at Kai Cenat for not allowing her into the Streamer University. And people called out Kai Cenat for this exact situation.
Zeddy on there, but not Zoe? How do you have Dez on there, but not Zoe? How do you have Tylil on there, but not Zoe? How do you have DDG on there, but not Zoe? How do you have Deshae Frost on there, but not Zoe? How do you have Wendy on there, but not Zoe? How do you have Lala on there, but not Zoe? And it's no hate to anybody that I listed. It's just Zoe's been around all these people. She's more popular than some of the people that I named. She's more entertaining than pretty much all of those people I just named.
Now, her being more entertaining has nothing to do with the reason that Kai Cenat had given about her doing too much. And I will say this, to me, this one seemed to really resonate with Kai because he announced why she wasn't on the Stream University, like why she wouldn't be a part of it. And to me, it makes a lot of sense.
Read between the lines. No, listen. It started here, September 24th in Atlanta. I ain't never say nothing, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm not holding this against you. I'm not putting it past you because I know who you are as a person. September 24th, Drewski Show. I never got to tell you how that shit made me feel because of who you are and how your humor and like how you are as a person. Nigga, I dead ass for the first time, and my bad I didn't get to like talk about it with you, but like felt secondhand embarrassed, felt embarrassed.
Now to add context, the clip in question does give off very much secondhand embarrassment vibes.
I just don't like the fact that your man's is spilling shit on me. You got niggas spilling shit on me. You not protecting me. You're not doing shit, bro.
He spilled it on you?
He spilled it on me. You're not doing nothing.
I just came.
Yo, that's real nigga shit, bro. You didn't even pull up with nothing. You a bump.
What the fuck? Yeah, this bitch crazy. How you gonna disrespect mans like that and then get up on the stream and oh my gosh, this chick is actually literally fucking insane, bro. Wow. Bro, so Illuminati about to destroy this chick, bro. Oh my God.
I'm ass nigga.
Hey, don't talk about dog.
You just call him a bum ass. Imagine calling a dude a bum ass nigga live on stream and then crying that he don't invite you to his collaborative event. You call him a bum. Where I'm from, if you call a dude a bum ass nigga, those are fighting words. Those are I don't fuck with you words. And now you're mad? You're mad? And even if he's forgiven you, because I can't imagine that this chick is so dark, so dull, that she can't put 2 and 2 together. They must have had some kind of conversation after this, some kind of, you know what I'm saying, bridging the gap a little bit, some kind of conversation where maybe they smoothed things out. But Kai's going to remember this. He's going to remember you're a weirdo that crashes out on people you're supposed to be cool with. Over what? Somebody else accidentally spilled some beverage on you? And Kai Cenat, who is probably the biggest person in the room at this point in time, didn't run to your rescue with a paper towel? This chick is crazy, man.
Fuck you, nigga.
I literally just got here.
Fuck you talking about?
Whoa.
Who you? Did you call me?
It was a prank on some Twitch shit. It was a prank.
Because you be wilding on me, bro.
You call me a bitch? You call me a bitch?
Nah. But Kai also, I don't know why he letting this chick press him like this and treat him like this. That's strange to me.
Nigga?
Yo, help, Ben.
Bro, y'all are aggressive.
No, Ben, fuck you, Ben. Nigga, fuck you. Nigga, I'm embarrassed you, nigga. You calling me a bitch in front of all these motherfuckers?
Yo, it's quiet.
That was gross.
I don't give a fuck if it's quiet. Fuck, I don't even see nobody. Nigga, you calling me a bitch? Fuck is you talking about? Call me a bitch in front of all these motherfuckers.
Zoe, relax.
Yeah.
Everybody's watching.
Look, there's such thing as a joke dragging on for way too long, and I think that that's a problem in this content creation, clip farming, streamer era, is that sometimes the joke just drags on a little bit too much. This is also around the time where the infamous video of Zoe Spencer biting Duke Dennis came out as well. Yeah, I don't necessarily blame Kai. I don't know. She also said some extremely weird conversations and comments, you know, that had to do with Kai Cenat being in a relationship and being weird.
When I see shit like this,
Yeah, y'all ain't never gonna see me with Kai again, boy. And it ain't on no beef shit, it ain't on no funny shit. Y'all just ain't, I'm not even saying nothing wrong. He's in a relationship. It's okay. That's why I'm saying y'all ain't never gonna see me again.
What's wrong with that is, why would you automatically assume that you would never be on my stream again because of me being in a relationship? It makes no sense.
Look, hold on, wait. Is this her admitting that Kai knocked it down? Oh, Guy.
I don't know about y'all, but it's certain women that my girl don't like around, and I'ma respect it just off of the respect of her. If that means that you can't be there, then that means you can't be there. But this goes back to everything that I've said about who you are and the identity that you have as a content creator and how that can follow you for the rest of your life. People don't think about those things. And so when you go out of your way to make a certain type of content, make certain types of claims, you know, people are watching those things. Those things will circle back to these people. And so when you miss out on certain opportunities, you can't do nothing but either blame yourself and, you know, trash these people, or take it on the chin and move on and continue to be great. At the end of the day, though, with all the drama surrounding this seemingly harmless, you know, new idea for getting streamers together in a place based off of something that Kai Cenat really likes and loves, I think that it's one of the greatest things in the world. I think this is just another opportunity for him to showcase people that he likes, people who will be ultimately next up on Twitch, and bring new eyes to people who ultimately deserve a level of respect or, you know, fame that they are just not getting right now. To those that are upset by not getting into Streamer University, take a look inward and why you didn't get there.
Ultimately, it doesn't even matter what it is you're trying to achieve or attain in this life. If you believe that your ability to live the life to do the things, to achieve the things that you want to achieve, if you believe that resides in somebody else's hands, that it's up to somebody else, whether that be somebody who you think can put you on, or even if you think it's up to the audience, up to the opinions of people on the internet, you're fucked. You might actually get some amount of success for some period of time, maybe, but you're gonna lose it. The people who attain success, stay successful, are able to make comebacks, people who are just built like that, ultimately, they know that the course of their life resides in their hands. But you let me know what you think about this situation. I'm about to react to that whole Illuminati, Zoe Spencer, that's her name, right? Situation. This is about to be good.